We at Craig Hospital are very excited to be partnering with Parker Hannifin to evaluate the safety and efficacy of the Indego robotic exoskeleton system.
Craig Hospital is a very important clinical test site for us. We are proud to have Craig Hospital as one of our test centers, among others. Parker Hannifin is a large US corporation. Indego is kind of a new venture for us. It's the human element that we try to cover here by developing cutting-edge technology to really help people with gait impairments, to improve their independence, but as well to have a meaningful rehab device that really helps in terms of outcomes for better gait improvements throughout their rehabilitation settings.
We have many current and former Craig patients who would like alternative mobility options, and we believe that robotic exoskeletons may provide both enhanced upright mobility as well as improved community access in the future after sustaining neurologic injuries.
This actually lets me move my legs and walk. You know, it sort of gets my joints moving. You know, we usually have standing frames where we sit at home and you stand for an hour, but you're sedentary, you can't really do anything. You know, this sort of opens it up for, going home and cooking my own meal while I'm standing up, or, walking up a, flight of stairs, or going downstairs, or, just being able to talk to somebody at eye level. It just feels really good, and after I'm done with it, my whole body feels good. After a week of doing this already, I already know my energy level is already through the roof, and just helps with all pressure sores. It just feels good to get up, and realize I'm 6 feet tall, and I can actually talk to people on their own level again, and being able to get out of my wheelchair and just walk 20 feet. That's huge for us.
So by leaning forward, you start initiating walking. By leaning backward, you stop again. You can then put yourself in a different mode, which we call the sit mode. So you lean backwards, and with that you can sit down into your wheelchair or another chair. You can even use the device because of the slim profile, sitting in a car, so you really can use it throughout the whole day in conjunction with a wheelchair. We don't think that this device right now will replace a wheelchair, but it can be used in conjunction with a wheelchair to really improve independence throughout the daily, your daily activities.
I think in the first day walking, I think I walked farther than I've ever walked in my entire 8 years of being injured. A lot of people take for granted, they sit on an airplane for 6 hours and oh, my legs are so tired. And I'm yeah, mine are always tired, but.
Individual device for an individual will be around $70,000 US.
And I think that, the price tag is definitely worth it. It's very nice and it's thin, compared to, leg braces or something like that, where it's very stiff and everything like that. At least you can move and, flex your leg. You're not just, sitting there just really muscling with your shoulders. You're letting the exoskeleton do the work. Indego is doing, I'd say 90% of the work, but the other 10% is okay, you're initiating your abs and your hips, and you're using muscles that you're normally sitting down on and not using at all. It just overall just feels good. It feels good to stand up, feels good to be in control. It feels good to be able to say if I need to sit in my wheelchair, I do. But getting up and standing up and having that option, is just huge.
It's an exciting time in neurologic rehabilitation. There's been many technological advancements focused on both recovery as well as mobility. And we're looking forward to partnering with Parker Hannifin to explore the possibilities of providing these technological improvements and advancements to the patients and families that we serve, in hopes of, again, improving both mobility as well as quality of life.
It feels good to be able to stand up and talk to you guys like this. I definitely see just regular, Joe Schmo people, being able to put this on easily every morning, take it off every night, sort of everybody puts their pants on.